Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our most unwatched video of all time. I can guarantee it because myself, Aaron Nix, and my lovely friend here, Roger Sears, are going to, for shits and giggles, try and predict every international fixture for this week. And then we'll also do it for next week too. So what we'll do is we'll go all the way up to Sunday, and then we'll predict all the ones after that over the weekend or something when I can collar Roger Sears, and then we shall round them all up and see how we do for shits and giggles. Now, Roger Sears, you are obviously a connoisseur of international football, so are you ready? Bearing in mind, we're also going to include the international friendlies. Are you ready to predict all of these hysterically competitive internationals?
Jesus Christ, go on then.
All right, well, we start with China at home to Vietnam.
2-0 China.
1-0 Vietnam. Come on, you mighty nammers. I really, really wish the United States were playing them because that would have been funny. By the way, on that same evening, you can also watch Lincoln City versus Wolverhampton Wanderers under-21s in the EFL Trophy if you fancy it, ladies and gentlemen. Should be a highly competitive affair. By the way, we're deliberately throwing EFL trophies, so don't expect anything out of us. All right, we move on to Wednesday's fixtures. Wales are at home to Gibraltar.
3-1 Wales.
Yeah, I'm going to say 1-0 Wales because for some reason, I don't think they're going to try that hard. Like, it's a friendly, and also fucking Gibraltar. Like, what are they? Eh? Like, you want Gibraltar? I'll tell you what, Gibraltar away would be a right giggle, I reckon. Come on, sun, island, lovely. Do you know that their main football team is called the Red Imps?
Really? Okay.
Which is in honor of us, Lincoln, who helped them out with free kits and stuff. So
nice.
It's also because I think their original owner was like a huge Lincoln City fan, something like that. All right, Thursdays when we get meaty sunshine because it's European Championship qualification, and in Group A, Cyprus are at home to Norway.
God,
don't forget Norway and Odegaard.
Yeah, 1-0 Norway.
4-0 Norway. Spain are at home to Scotland, who I'm told are actually playing some reasonably good football at the moment. So they'll probably lose 3-0. So I'm going to go say Spain 3-0.
2-1 Spain.
Interesting. Scotland to score against Spain. How things have changed. This is the tricky one, mate. And obviously probably the most competitive tie of the entire week. Latvia are at home to Armenia.
It's going to be boring. 0-0.
Yeah, 0-0. Yeah, do you know what? I agree. 0-0. Croatia are at home to Turkey in what I assume is going to be the world's largest amount of flares in a football game match. Like, that'll break the record for that. Okay,
so if it don't get abandoned on that, 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, Serbia are waiting. It's 1-1. I'm going to say Turkey to win 1-0. An aging Croatia side, although Croatia always seem to get into these tournaments and do well, I've noticed.
Yeah.
Albania are at home to Czech Republic.
2-0 Czech Republic.
Jesus Christ, it's a highly interesting affair, mate. This is where it gets real testy for you. Faroe Islands at home to Poland.
2-0 Poland.
Question is, will there be more goals or more Polish fans in attendance? Can you imagine being a Polish fan and be like, yeah, I'll go to Faroe Islands. Fuck it. It's north of Scotland on its own. Like, it's literally, it's like Scotland. It's like, right, it's closer to the fucking Arctic than it is Scotland. Yeah, I don't know why they don't just merge with Iceland at this point. And I don't mean the football club, I mean the supermarket. Yeah, Poland to win 5-0 because Faroe Islands, I know for a fact, are shit. Andorra at home to Kosovo. That sounds more like a, BBC News war watch than that does a football game.
1-0 Andover.
Andorra.
Sorry.
Andover? I don't know who Andover are. Have you just merged Dover Athletic Football Club?
There you go. You see, that's how little I care.
What a damning indictment of Andorra that they've been equal to Dover Athletic.
I do apologise.
Dear, oh dear. I think they're in a conference south. They might have gone up. I don't know. They had a rough time of it, bless them. I felt sorry for them. Belarus at home to Romania.
2-0 Romania.
I'm going to say 1-0 Belarus for a giggle. By the way, Andorra, Kosovo, a 3-3 draw. Fuck it. Israel are at home to Switzerland, and that match has been postponed. We won't go into it because I don't want to get shot. Unfortunately, Israel are currently at war with Palestine. It's actually quite good. Right, you better fucking do well here, sunshine. Egypt are at home to Zambia.
I got 4-0 Egypt.
I'm gonna say 1-0 Egypt because they're actually bloody terrible. What you pharaohs? Now then, Georgia are not at home to Macedonia. I lied to you. Georgia are actually at home to Thailand.
Oh wow.
Oh,
2-1. 2-1 Georgia.
this is where I can be extremely racist. Bangkok in Georgia. Georgia to win 1-0, and Thailand to have 0 fans in attendance. Montenegro are at home to Lebanon.
Oh man. 0-0.
1-0 Lebanon for a giggle. So this, I don't know who it is. It's brilliant. So you won't be able to see this. Cameroon are away to someone called Football Union ... So I'm assuming it's like, I don't know, the Football Union of whatever. Some football union is facing Cameroon. Congratulations, by the way, BBC Sport.
Wow. 7-0 Cameroon. Why the hell not?
Yeah, sure. 21-3 to Cameroon. Sweden at home. This is where Sweden are at home to Moldova. I've got Sweden winning 5-0.
3-0 Sweden.
These are friendlies, by the way. And rounding out the football, if you want to call it that. I'm not doing the under 21s. Fuck you. Algeria at home to Cape Verde.
Oh my god. Oh fuck it. For a giggle, 6-0.
If it's 6-0, I am buying an Algeria shirt. And I hate Algeria. We have a massive rivalry with them. So, in fact, no, fuck it. I'll buy, if it's 6-0, I'll buy a Cape Verde shirt. Someone source me a Cape Verde shirt. I want one now. By the way, how does Tanvir Verde not support Cape Verde? Sort your shit.
I know, right?
Right, moving on to Friday, European Championship qualifying back in full effect. Iceland are at home to Luxembourg. Talk about
2-1 Iceland.
Quality of life and no quality of sport.
2-1 Iceland.
2-1 to the supermarket. Liechtenstein are at home to Bosnia Herzegovina. Fucking whatever. Just call yourselves Bosnia, innit?
1-0.
Bosnia to win 1-0. Portugal at home to Slovakia.
That's
Is Ronaldo still playing?
Hey?
Is Ronaldo still playing for Portugal, or do he retire?
I don't know, actually.
Busy in Saudi Arabia, isn't he? You think he's going to rock up to see him play Slovakia?
I don't know about
I'm going to say 0-0 for a giggle.
Really? I'm going 2-0 Portugal.
In a game that actually sounds like it should be good, the Netherlands are at home to France.
Oh. So it's going to be absolute shit and finish 0-0.
Yeah, that's probably the most competitive game you're going to see all week. I'm going to say France to beat Netherlands 1-0. Republic of Ireland are at home to Greece.
1-0 to Republic of Ireland.
1-0 to Greece. I'm
Ah.
not going to dub anytime. Although Steve Savage, Irish wrestler last night, phenomenal. Estonia, he will never watch this. Estonia at home to Azerbaijan.
0-0.
Mate, I want Estonia to win just because their women are so fit. Austria at home to Belgium. That's relatively competitive.
2-1 Belgium.
All right, that rounds out the European Championship qualifiers for Friday. However, we also have some international friendlies. Buckle up, because these are some doozies, ladies and gentlemen. Japan are at home to Canada.
Oh, wow.
That should be a decent watch, I reckon.
3-2 to Canada.
I think Japan win 3-1. Canada are struggling. Obviously they rely on Alphonso Davies. South Korea at home to Tunisia.
2-0 South Korea.
1-0 Tunisia. Oh boy. Qatar at home to Iraq.
Oh my god.
Prepare yourselves for an explosive game of football. I'm Arab. I can get away with it. Suck my dick.
1-0.
Iraq to win 2-1. Finally, redemption. I don't know for what, but redemption nonetheless. Saudi Arabia at home to Nigeria in the we both playing green game, and that's about all I've got.
2-1 Nigeria.
2-1 Saudi Arabia. Remember they beat Argentina in the World Cup.
Oh, yeah.
Decent
Damn.
enough side. South Africa are at home to Eswatini. Is that even
1-0 South Africa.
where the fuck is Eswatini? I assume it's an African team that's changed their name. All right, we are going to take a break so I can Google Eswatini, ladies and gentlemen. So, formerly the Kingdom of Eswatini, and also known by its former official name of Swaziland. That's what Swaziland. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's a landlocked country in southern Africa. So at least they haven't got far to travel, eh? That's all I've got for that. South Africa to win 1. Jordan are facing Iran, and by Jordan I don't mean Jordan Breaks, the wrestler, or Jordan, the supermodel, or insert any number of people called Jordan. Apparently, Jordan actually has a population of people that can play football, and they're at home to Iran in what will no doubt be an extremely competitive and very nicely played game with no aggression whatsoever.
2-1 Iran.
Yeah, love me some Iran. 3-1. England are at home to Australia to round out this Friday.
Oh man, is England are pretty shite right now. I'm gonna say 2-all. I'm gonna say 2-all.
I'm gonna say for a laugh, 0-0. Because I just don't give a shit. Whatever. Australia played decent enough. We'll qualify for the last World Cup, but yeah, I don't care. Saturday, Ukraine are at home to North Macedonia. Not South Macedonia, just North.
2-0 Ukraine.
Yeah, I think Ukraine will win that one. Although I imagine they probably won't be playing at home, which is very sad. And that's still going on. Italy are at home to Malta.
3-0 Italy.
Malta are more famous, in my opinion, for their wrestling company now than they are for football. That's depressing. Bulgaria at home to Lithuania.
1-0.
Hungary at home to Serbia. I've got 1-1 as
well. 0-0. I haven't got a clue.
Yeah, my camera tried to break then because it was like, no,
nice.
Oh, it's gone again. And it's back in again. No idea what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. I might just put a picture up of, I don't know, the Cape Verde captain. Things that keep breaking. It's being fucking stupid. I think even my camera's like, what? Fuck off. I'm bored of this shit. So, yeah, I fancy Serbia to beat Hungary 1-0. Northern Ireland are at home to San Marino.
Dear God. Let's go 5-0 Northern Ireland.
4-0. Slovenia to play Finland at home.
3-1 Finland.
1-0 Slovenia. Denmark versus Yakshmash Kazakhstan.
3-0 Denmark.
Ivory Coast at home to Morocco. By the way, I'm gonna just for a giggle, I'm picking Kazakhstan to beat Denmark.
Awesome.
Ivory Coast or Morocco? Remember when Ivory Coast was shit on? Remember that?
I know. I'm going 2-1 Morocco.
Yeah, I love my boys from Morocco. Also, the first ever Muslim team to make the semi-finals of World Cup. Amazing. A Muslim country to reach the World Cup semi-finals. So, yeah, going to stick with Morocco. This should be an absolute doozy. The United States of America are at home to Germany in a World War II rematch.
Oh. 3-2 Germany.
And if you don't fancy watching any of those international matches over that time, Chirk AAA are facing Porthmadog in the Welsh Cup second round. Should be a rather competitive time. And rounding out our predictions that nobody's watching, but we've done just for a laugh. Sunday, Georgia face Cyprus.
1-0.
1-0 Cyprus. Norway are at home to Spain.
Oh,
this is a European qualifier as well, so it actually means
yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna go 2-1 Norway.
All right, 1-0 Spain. Turkey at home to Latvia.
1-0 Turkey.
4-0 Turkey. Wales at home to Croatia.
1-0.
Croatia to win 3-0. Czech Republic at home to the Faroe Islands.
4-0 Czech Republic.
Yeah, I'll echo that statement. Poland at home to Moldova.
1-0 Poland.
3-0 Poland. Switzerland at home to Belarus.
2-0 Switzerland.
Do you know what? Every time I watch Switzerland in a major competition, they tend to be the most boring team. Apart from that time that they came back from 3-1 down to draw with France and then beat them on penalties in the Euros, I think. My camera's just not having it. He's not having it. I'm not even going to edit it. I can't be asked. I just can't be bothered. It's not like anyone's going to watch this. Who else we got left here? Switzerland to beat Belarus 1-0. Kosovo versus Israel. How is that
1-0. 1-0 Israel.
Yeah, they're certainly 1-0 up at the moment. Romania versus Andorra. I'm in big trouble for that, I can tell you. What? Romania versus Andorra.
2-0 Romania.
All right, looking forward to Egypt having to mobilise and go to war over my statements on here. And rounding out the weekend and this final match, Mexico are at home to Ghana.
3-1 Mexico.
Viva El Ghana. Ghana 1-0 for a giggle. Because as JBL would say, I got a ticket, you creepy little Mexican. Poor Mexico. And that, ladies and gentlemen, rounds out the international friendlies. I daren't even bother asking anyone to bet. And tell you what, if anyone is brave enough to watch this whole thing and has watched this whole thing and is willing to put their predictions for everything below, I'll give you like a free wrestle plug like sticker or something. Or I'll make a sporting plug sticker or something. I don't fucking know. I'll come to your house and I don't know, buy you pancakes. How about that? So ideally, if you're going to get someone who put it down, make sure it's a fit woman in her middle 30s, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, what, Georgia? You fucking bastard. Remember when they had Georgie Classy? What a player.
Yeah.
So good, in fact, that it broke my camera several times.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching these retarded predictions. We will catch you very soon for more content on the Sporting Plug that nobody will watch while my camera keeps fucking dying. Much love, gang.